Testing, testing. All right. I hope you can hear me. I have no idea if I'm actually live or not. I've been having nothing but problems for the last 30 minutes or so. XSplit would not start on me. Hopefully you can hear me. I really have no clue at this point. Um, so I had to fall back to something else rather than my normal. I'm using OBS, which I did not have set up for this, so we'll see. I'm gonna listen in to see if I can actually hear me. One moment. Ask you to forgive me if you hear an echo or anything. Testing, testing, testing. All right, sounds like I am getting audio, so that's good. But obviously I did not have OBS completely configured with my templates and everything else. And so I've been suffering trying to get this set up very quickly. But that's the kind of day I've been having, frankly. All right, got some gold there. To put it mildly, it's irritating. XSplit just plain would not start. I have never experienced that before. It would basically start loading and then just say, "Hey, I can't connect to make sure that you're logged in or whatever," and then just go dead. Yeah, I know I just put that in there and I'm taking it back out. All right, so anyway, tonight we are obviously playing more Minecraft. And what I'm going to try to do tonight are a couple of things. First, I want to set up a spider spawner if I can. Um, I'm going to do this just based on my own intuition, not so much anybody's plan or anything. Give me a second. Need to move the window a little. Okay. Um, just going based on my own. And my idea is kind of simple, actually. I don't actually have a legit spider spawner, but I think if we build a dark room that's too small for, or too low for anything but spiders to actually spawn in it, we should be at least okay. And the reason I want a spider spawner is kind of simple. I want and need uh, spider webs, or rather string. And so what I'm hoping to do is build a nice little farm that will bring me all the string I could want. Let me go and make some chests if I don't have any. Oh, I do have some. I think that ought to do. And I have one hopper. Well, I guess I need to make at least 2 more hoppers. This is going to be very rudimentary. Very, very rudimentary. Hopefully it works out. But honestly, I'm not going to hold my breath. 'Cause I'm not going based on any recipe or anything else. I'm just winging this completely and utterly based on what I know of spawning and things like that. There will undoubtedly be a more elegant way to do this. There are countless spider farms out on the web, I'm sure, on YouTube and whatnot. But I don't care. I'm doing this my way. I'm going to need some slabs. Temporarily. Put that there. And if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. That's kind of the bottom line of it. Have any more slabs in here? We're not caring about a lot of things right now, Spring. Because, as I mentioned, the XSplit wasn't working for me, so I'm just doing whatever I can to keep streaming for the moment. And I make... That is a pressure plate. That is a door. There we go. Looked like you or Twitch winked out there for a moment. Hey, Dragon. Yeah, things are not working quite as well as I had hoped tonight. Things are all sorts of broken tonight, and I have no idea why. And so, just to be able to stream tonight is apparently something of a miracle. Let's put that back up there. I actually think that's too high. I am glad the water stopped where I wanted it to. Though frankly, I think even this is technically a little too high. Whoops. Let me go get the rest of the slabs that I had. Thank you. As I was fighting to get even the very basics of OBS set up. Obviously, no overlays and nothing particularly fancy about this. I honestly thought about just canceling the stream, but I wanted to stream. Despite the way my day kind of went, I wanted to stream. And so, here I am. Well, I couldn't even confirm that I would be able to stream to two sources like I usually do. And so what I did is rather than stream directly to Restream and to Beam, I just told Beam to stream to Twitch as well as YouTube as well as the other channels that I have it configured for. And that largely seemed to work. And I think I might be able to get that in there. Nope. Well, Streamlabs and Stream Elements both have their own customized versions of OBS. I'm just using the straight OBS version rather than any customized version. This does not feel safe to me. But then again, I have yet to see a spider spawn in here, so I don't know if this is even going to work. Come on. I'm feeling like I've never played this game before. Yeah, my day has not been particularly pleasant. And let's go get a door. I don't think spiders can open doors. I don't think. One of the things I heard about spider spawners is that they have to be absolutely dark inside. I feel that that should be dark enough, but it still looks pretty light in here to me. So let's do something slightly different. Yeah, I kind of do too. And it looks like we blinked on Twitch again. Yeah, I thought so. I have an eye on it in ground control by Stream Elements, and I have no idea why it would blink out, but it clearly did. Yeah, I hate that too. Especially since mine just spontaneously started. Just plain could not get the stupid program running today. Probably because bananas? That's a possibility. Hang on. Got to fill that spot back in. Not that a spider could get in there, but still. Now, at least in theory, a spider could spawn back there and crawl on out to my little edge here. Not what I wanted. Not where I wanted. Still not what I wanted or where I wanted it. I suppose I can take that one back out. Same there. Oh no. Spiders are and cake are a lie. I hate it when both are a lie. Alright, let's take this further down. And let's do another light reducing trick. Minecraft, you don't need to try to freak me out. Let's go back another. Still seems awfully light in there. No, I have not seen the Minecraft movie yet, Peaceful. Or Dragon. Yeah, it looks dark, and it looks like it's dark enough to spawn something. But I'm not sure. And of course, the thing I'm most worried about is spiders actually making it underneath these trapdoors. If they do indeed spawn, but yeah, it looks dark enough. Let me see if I can find the lighting or the light level. I don't even remember exactly where to look for that. I know it's here in F3. Yeah, spiders may not exist. I don't see the light level. I'm probably just missing it because I'm already frustrated and just in a rush scanning that over, but left hand over, or left hand column, second block, client light 0. So yeah, it should be dark enough for a spider. Of course, I'd prefer the spiders to be over there instead of over here. But if it's dark enough over here, it's probably going to spawn them here too. So to that end, let's put down some slabs, which should prevent them from spawning there. Of course, now I can't get back in. Yeah, I figure it probably would be more or less kind of like an insider thing for Minecraft fans. And I'm curious about it. I like Jack Black, and I like Jason Momoa. So I thought that might be a interesting thing for me to see as well, but I don't think I'm gonna actually go see it before it hits home video. Probably a streaming service. All right. Another thing I need is more. Yeah, it flickered again. And again. I'm not sure what's really going on here. A female streamer got her cameo cut out of the movie because of some drama. Ooh. Well, hope it was nothing serious. Maybe spring. It's because I don't have my chat overlay up here so that everybody can see. Spring suggested that I maybe cut Twitch out tonight since it seems to be kind of wonky and just stream directly to YouTube and the other platforms. And I guess if it flickers again, I will do that. Yeah, it shouldn't be doing that. That may be Beam's fault here. Normally, I would be using Restream to hit both YouTube and Twitch. But, you know, like everything else with my luck. You do have good ideas, Spring. More often than you seem to think. I don't even have coal for torches on me at the moment. What level am I at? 35. I should be able to see both redstone and coal at about this level. I'll go deeper. $29. For a second, I thought that was coal. Oh, joy, another cave. And an inner one. Ugh. I appreciate it. Still, I wish I was having a better night in general. Alright, now to get rid of this Enderman. Make sure he can't come around the side here. Truthfully, I should back up another level too. Come here. Come on back. I'm not done with you yet. Alright. Twitch, I'm sorry, but I'm cutting you out tonight. And I'll be posting... If I am indeed recording, I'll be posting this on YouTube later. Alright. So hopefully we don't have any more dropouts. But we shall see. If I do see additional dropouts, it'll probably be that it's Beam, not Twitch or anybody else. Ah, great. There's that shield. There it is. You gonna come around the corner? Where's your creeper friend? There you are. Again, more iron, which I no longer need or care about. You know, I'll probably take it anyway because, hey, iron. But What do we have over here? Another creeper. You didn't have to take out my candle. That's just rude, man. I have any sticks? I have sticks. That is not coal. That is coal. Alright, what did I miss? Sorry about that, Spring. Hopefully things will be back to normal on Thursday or whenever the next time I stream is. Or whenever the next time I stream. That's better English. But I'm not Englishing or doing anything else right today, so meh. Fair amount of lapis down there. But none of this is what I'm really looking for. I'm looking for redstone. Hey, Spring, will you do me a favor and look up what level redstone is supposed to be found at these days? Or you can do that too, Dragon. Either way. And silly me, I didn't mark my entrance here. So I'm not even sure which way is out. Ugh. So when they drop the diamonds down lower, they drop that too. Great. Oh, well, that's cool. I hope you had a relaxing day today. If I cannot find my way back out of this place. Yep, spider. You know, I wanted a spider up top. But where do I get a spider? Down here, where I don't need one. But what I was saying is, if I don't find my way back out here, I reserve the right to teleport out. I think I still have my coordinates nearby. Written down nearby. Okay, yeah, no, it wasn't over here. I was too busy focusing on this stinking Enderman. When I should have been thinking about marking my exit or entrance. A little bit of gold. Sure, this probably was not it. Yeah, no. There's a skeleton over there. Maybe he could tell me. Oh, hello. You were just gonna lead me under those spiders, huh? Well, forget you. Why won't you spawn upstairs? This vaguely looks like it. Yes, okay. Alright, my traditional marking. Oh, nice. Fell into lava. Oh, no. Yeah. That's how I felt about playing hardcore Minecraft. And I can't tell you how many times I died playing that. Do I continue to go down? Yeah. Yeah. My inventory's kind of full. My inventory is full. I don't even have water on me. I saw some water down here. Excuse me. All right, well, I guess if I'm going to need to go to a deep, deep, deep mine, I may as well go to one I know fairly well. If I didn't need, or if I needed iron, this would have been the perfect place. But I don't need iron right now. So, since I have a door on me, you know, the shortcut would have been to, go back that way. That might even have been the wise thing to do. Are we spawning spiders yet? No? Alright, that's a failed experiment. Watch, it's going to spawn 1.5 billion spiders while I'm not watching. Nope, I need that. I don't need that. Yeah, I don't need that right now. Definitely don't need that right now. Or the, well, I do need torches. Give me that back. Aha, the compositor works. Alright. First, let's make some more torches. Next, let's make a few more pickaxes. Put the iron up. Not that I need to worry about iron. Don't need the slabs right now either. Put the bed back someplace more manageable. Nice thing about this whole thing is I don't need to go outside to get to the actual mine anymore. Have things seemed to stabilize or at least stay constant on YouTube? Okay, where are we? 35. Silly YouTube didn't, or rather, Beam did not keep updating here. I needed to hit resume. Yay. Well, that's good. Glad that it is more stable, or at least seemed to be more stable than Twitch. Okay, I know that I was doing some weird mining here. Is this my turn off? No. How far are we? Negative 22. Yeah. See, that's what we were doing. Literally undermining everything. Negative 36. All right, you know what? Come back here. We'll go all the way down to 59. Oh, yay, more skulk. Just what I wanted to see. Down at 40, negative 44. Negative 45, I think. Yeah. All right, so further down we go. Yeah, excuse me. Nice thing is we just discovered some more diamonds. Not that I was particularly looking for them, but hey, I'm not going to argue. Thank you. And yes, gracious. Good gracious. Why do I sneeze so much? Aha. What kind of pizza? And thank you. Do you go for the combo, or do you go for just straight pepperoni? Pepperoni. Respectable. Classic. Personally, I'm a fan of the Super Supreme. I'm also a fan of, don't everybody hate me for this, Hawaiian pizzas. Particularly with either pepperoni or bacon on them. Pineapple is okay and is acceptable on pizza in my book. All right, we are now at level 59. Yep, Supremes are awesome. There's a little bit of redstone. Thank you. I acknowledge it's not for everybody, but I think everyone should at least give it a shot. Everyone who's um not vegetarian should give a Hawaiian pizza a shot. Because I discovered years ago, before I had a Hawaiian pizza, that pineapple on ham is just plain good. Um, it's not every fruit that should be on pizza, but hey Ashley, but it is pineapple. I don't know why, but pineapple and ham taste good together. I didn't invent the combination. I'm not sure who did, but someone did, and it works. I think it's the sweet and salty of the combination of ham and pineapple. I do not have a 4090. I have an equivalent of a 4090, but in this particular case, I had actually just started using Optifine and the complementary shaders a couple of weeks ago. And then I accidentally upgraded to uh, Minecraft 1.21.5, which broke Optifine, which of course is needed for the complementary shaders. I know I could use sodium, but yeah, I have a Radeon RX 9870 or whatever it is. The XT version as opposed to 7900 XT as opposed to XTX. I'm more comfortable and familiar with Optifine than I am sodium. Fabulously optimized. I'm not actually familiar with that particular app or mod, so that's why I haven't used it before. But I'll take a look into it. Okay. Oh, nice. Congratulations. Even better. Is it your first time building a PC, or do you do it on a regular basis? Nice. Congratulations. The first one is always the most special. Those actually can be remarkably good, though. Obviously, they kind of limit you on GPU performance. And since you joined kind of late, I'm letting you know I have had kind of a rough day. I'm not streaming through XSplit like I normally do because it just plain would not load up and start for me. And so I have a very basic configuration running with OBS at the moment. And I'm running or streaming through Beam instead of uh, Restream, which I normally would. And so, you know, things are going to be wonky. Yep. I don't know why XSplit wouldn't start for me, except for the fact that it kept saying it can't reach the servers to log in correctly or verify that it's logged in, and I have no idea why that's the case. It may be something going on with XSplit. It may be something going on with my network because I have done some changes on my network lately. But regardless, I just couldn't get into it, and so I quickly threw together uh, OBS to actually stream to Beam, and configured Beam to stream to YouTube, Twitch, and other things, but dropped Twitch because it was constantly dropping. It dropped me, so I dropped it. So we're just rocking Beam to YouTube and other platforms at this point. But yeah, it's been a day. Playing on Windcraft. Horizon is the name of the village or the server. Nice. That is must be pretty high up. Okay. Wings of Fire. I'm not sure I've heard of that. It has to be inspirational. Ooh. That's cool. That's always nice. I always did like playing on friendly servers. But Spring and I kind of got away from that years ago and kind of dropped Minecraft for a long, long time as well. But only recently, last 4 years or so, started getting back into it. And rather than seek out other people's servers, we started our own. And admittedly, we haven't been playing as much as we probably would have liked or thought we would have. But it's just a simple, more or less vanilla server. More or less. For us and our viewers and anybody interested in hanging out with us. Oh yeah, she did. But we had a lot of fun on those servers. Although I admit, at the time that we were doing it, I could barely make anything out in Minecraft. It's so much better today than it was then, graphically. Even though it is still basically the same thing, I can make things out these days where I couldn't quite do that back then. All right. Let's backtrack a bit. And we'll go to one of the spots where we found redstone and go in the opposite direction. Did I even notice this? Oh, this is one of my other tunnels. Okay. I think. Maybe not. This doesn't go anywhere, so yeah. This is where I found the redstone and the lapis just a couple minutes ago. So I'm a goober. I did check out Windcraft, and it's interesting, but I don't think it's for me, really. The idea is definitely great, and you can tell they put a ton of work into it. But it's I don't know. It's a role-playing game, an adaptation of Minecraft, and it works. But it was just something about it that I didn't really dig. I can't put my finger on it, put it that way. I have not tried either Pixelmon or Crazycraft. Spring wants to try Cobblemon. Tough, which means we're probably near lava. There's nothing crazy about that, Spring. If you want to rebuild the village, rebuild the village. What I need to do is get on and find where Dragon has his nice little house where he started building. Check it out. Let's go a few blocks this way to see if we hit some more redstone. Alright, we're gonna give up on this little wing in a moment. But since tough is so easy to clear, we'll just take a quick look around. Okay. backtrack again. Oh no. But I'm glad you had a good time. Believe it or not, I have never been drunk. At least not knowingly drunk. But then again, I'm not a big drinker and never have been. There's some bits of alcohol I like, but in general, I can do without. And break. Go a little bit further in this direction. Alright. We'll do maybe 5 blocks in this direction. Alright, maybe a little more. Wow. 2 a.m. to drinking. You probably would have been so sick. You never know. Um, you never know. Both Spring and I have had friends that really, really, really love to drink. And will outdrink pretty much anyone. My ex-wife could drink a lot. And loved to go drinking and drink up all of our money. But that was never one of my particular hobbies. Oh, well, that's good. That's one of the keys from what I understand. If you drink a lot of water, you're a lot less likely to get a hangover. I ain't afraid of you. Oh, torches. Make a few more real quick. If I can find my coal. There it is. Except a good old mudslide. Ah. This very well could be the wrong way. Poor spring. We at least accomplished part of our mission tonight, which was to get some more redstone. We also got some more diamonds, which I didn't expect. And I can never remember the exact way back up and out. Ever. There we go. For me, my preferred alcohols are probably in this order. Coconut rum, regular rum, vodka, scotch, and the one that I shall probably never drink again because I do know that it's dangerous for me, tequila. I've tried wine and I always thought that I would be a wine guy, but I do not like wine. Just plain do not like it. Okay, let's deal with the lapis. Come here. Can I sleep now? Or was that dawn? Must have been dawn. Yep. I thought it was night. Oh well. Surprised there are no phantoms hovering over me. All right. Let me back off for a second. What I need to do is build a garbage disposal. Interesting. Yeah, crafter is what I was looking at. There's a dropper. It's just that. Let's make one of those real quick. The bad thing about the iron farm is that it is so loud and irritating. There's a reason why I built it underground. Yeah, it really is good. At least some of them are. That was probably the first alcohol I actually liked. All right. With regards to this, we need to go ahead and dig some more out. And that's probably going to pivot in this direction. Why? Man, I don't know. Coconut cake, or excuse me, rum cakes are delicious. And if you make them with coconut rum, ooh, even better. I don't mind a good bourbon either, but between bourbon and scotch, I'll take rum cake recipe. I'm still pretty honored and freaked out that it was shared with me. Okay, did I just lose? Did I just lose beam? Testing, testing, testing. All right, checking my phone to see if I'm still live. Hmm. Am I live? Do you see me? Beam is telling me ready for stream, so I don't know if I'm still live or not. Looks like I'm live. Okay, yeah, I guess I am live. All right. Just Beam is now acting weird. Let me see. It's weird that Beam is not live, though. Everybody else seems to be. All right. Well, what I was thinking I was saying, at least, was that Spring's family gave me the family recipe for the super secret rum cake, and I will take that recipe to the grave with me. Very honored to receive it and be trusted with it. And I've made it a few times, and I've enjoyed the hell out of it. And I'm not sharing it with anyone. And I apologize to everyone. I really have no idea why everything is so broken today. But again, more buffering. Hmm. Well, they should be stable. That's the key thing. All right. I am live. I now have it pulled up myself so I can see when it buffers, at least ideally. But I will tinker more and try to get things more stable. But I don't think that the fact that I merged everything on our network is the issue. I don't think that's the problem. Okay, what I'm going to do here in a minute is build some fake sorters, more or less just to kind of lay everything out or start laying things out. Eh. Well, one of the things that I'm also doing is running an ad blocker on our network, which I disabled to try to see if that was the problem that I was having with XSplit. So that aspect should definitely be a little more stable right now. But I don't know. I don't know anything at the moment. All right, so up, over. That's our little T shape. We'll pretend these are hoppers. And so coal, not coal, copper, iron, gold will come down and go into their own line of hoppers coming down this way to whatever furnace or possibly to a rail. Actually, branch out that way and then come down. Then we have, we'll skip a spot. Then we do food. We'll run that down another layer. I don't know if you can layer hoppers without them, stealing from one another, but we'll give it a shot. And so ores will come down onto this layer of hoppers. Food items will get sorted out here and go down to this. All right, we're back. Well, we're pretty much at the end of the stream anyway, but this has been irritating. But anyway, let me finish explaining a little bit. All right, so the ores will get separated out. They'll get fed into this row of hoppers. Foods will get separated out into this row of hoppers. There'll probably be some generic items that will also go to a set of furnaces that will harvest that take care of them. I don't want to add any more complexity to this for the night, but still. And at the end of the row of sorters or hoppers, yes, sorters, bleh, we then go down to what's going to be the ultimate sorter or the ultimate destination for the sorter that actually just feeds all of the chests downstairs that I'm going to have built up. Or I go into a row of hoppers that will be further down that probably connects to this. Clearly not. Stream really didn't want me to stream today. But I'm a butthead, and so I did it anyway. But that's about that. So what I'm probably going to do, because I'm angry, frustrated, and I don't want you to see me being angry and frustrated, is go ahead and call it tonight. And I'll probably work on some more of this later off stream. I hopefully will be able to get XSplit back up and running and be able to do this properly and stream properly on Thursday. But at the moment, I don't know what's going on. So I don't know why it's not working right tonight and why I'm having so much difficulty tonight. So thank you everybody for joining me. I appreciate it. I'd have some nice little closing bit, but again, I didn't get OBS set up properly. I got it up and running as quickly as I could tonight just to be able to stream and do this much. So I'm going to go ahead and call it a night. I hope you guys have a great night, and I will see you all again, hopefully, on Thursday. Good night.